Alright, let's see what this ends up showing. Watching my screen. It's dark. Okay, looks like we're in. Testing a couple of things today. I don't think this will be a super long one. Not that it usually is, but gotta be mindful of the time. And it's warm again. I don't know. It doesn't feel like whatever the temperature is. It feels warmer. Maybe because it's been so chilly the last couple of days. Not chilly, but you know, unseasonal. Unseasonably cool. Everyone's just spinning around. All right, Bagels and Walk Sean was first on my side. Twisted Owl Squad are second on my side. Connie, Hank, Colleen, Bill Kill, Emmy Claire, Margie, Hank, doing a double. All right, I do have to stop by B&H, so we are walking in that direction for now. It should be pretty busy anyway. I got to pick something up from there. It's just USB cables. I found one actually that I didn't end up throwing out yet. I thought I threw all of them out. I guess a new one was found that I didn't throw out yet. Isaiah B. King is first on Twitch, though. Taxi Cab. Little G, Sean M. Hello. M324. Oh, look at this camera shop. Bagel. They got Leica. Steve Parker. Nomad. Yo. Chris Godfrey, Sharon Solomon. Hello. Goodbye. No, I'm kidding. Not yet. So what am I testing now? I got the Pocket 3 plugged in through the USB-C port on the Rock 5B Plus. I've never done that before with this setup. So we're all USB-C now on the Pocket. That'll keep the Pocket charged up for sure, because that's a 3 amp port. But I've dropped the hub still. I got the Samsung going into a regular USB port, the highest one that I can support. If you look at the diagram on bellobox.net, it tells you which USB ports have the most juice. But I also got that fan blowing plugged in directly into the bellow box, so it's drawing power from there. And that little dinky USB modem for T-Mobile. I guess the problem is if they ever change that to a stronger modem, the bellow box definitely won't be able to power that, so I'll have to go back to the hub. But that's a problem for another day. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what maintains charge. I remember the Samsung was at 58% when I started this. So if it's lower, then I know it's not going to be enough juice to do it this way, and I'll have to switch back. And let's see if I could do it the other way, but that's going to be questionable since now it's drawing a lot more power. But we'll see. Clinton Efford, Florian Schwartz. Hello. Anker on Twitch, howdy. I guess we can go straight to 34th Street if we really want to attack rush hour head on. I do have rush hour listed, so you might as well see some rushing this hour. We made it because, as you saw, there were no cars coming yet. You can always get a Playa Bowl if you want, Beach Bowl, or a Starbucks. All right. Lynn and Graham, hello. David Ballmer. Why is this up again? I need to do that. Stand up straight. Maintain posture. All right, Comburnis, Charlene Sluderbeck, Stephen Chober, welcome back. Alan Juby. Hi. Lee, hello. A Winty, hi. Baby Marianne, hello. Are people running? You'll see some people running every once in a while. Usually it's to catch a train, but there might be some people exercising. Mintinata, hello. But you can't really say wrong emoji and then still send the message. That means you could have fixed it before you sent it. It's kind of funny. Allie's here. Hot tomorrow. It's already hot right now. I don't know. Yesterday and this morning were no indicators, but it's much warmer now than I thought it was going to be. Check for bikes. That one's going the wrong way and people walking in the wrong direction. Or riding in the wrong direction, people walking in the bike lane. Here's Macy's. The question is, there's a chance to see, I don't know, Zero Enigma during rush hour. Never seen him in person. Francisco, hello. Macy's on my right. Just some summery stuff in the windows. 34th Street coming up. There's a secret, not secret, but a downstairs Burger King Cinnabon. Apparently, Macy's doesn't own this corner or something. I forget what the exact breakdown is, but Macy's may not own this corner. Though they have the advertising above it, but they might not own the corner. Empire State Building's over there. Interesting. The IP address on the Samsung is completely different. At least it changes it up every time, unlike the iPhone. Jagdesh Ratan, hello. Robert T, hi. John M, doing all right. Rainy for Ali. Stefan's always a test for me. I should have put, did I put test in the stream title? Probably not, but this is a test. I didn't want to scare people away. 2 live stream chaos, perfect. Jeffrey Wu, hello. Good to see you too. The sunnier side here looks busier than the shadier side on the south end of 34th. Nigel, hello. Oh, did I miss Quacky Snacks officially entering from the hot Netherlands? Hi. Geiger, hello. Ethiopian style, hello. Awesome. Welcome.
You know what ends up happening is there's so
No test in title, should have put it in. Just to be safe. Yeah, testing your patience for sure. With my nonsense. The sun is beaming, actually. I don't know. Lisabella, hi. Oh, why am I connected to? What am I connected to? Hold on a second. What Wi-Fi is on that I'm connected to on this thing? Hold on a second. Oh, I know which one it might be. Okay, that's good to know. Actually, I'm going to leave that on because I want to see what happens with that. Luke Skywalker, that's right. We're here. Buy one, get one. Patience tester. That's a lot of lemons. They're not real, but still a bunch of them. You spent 10 minutes searching that Burger King Cinnabon last year to just for fun or to verify if that corner is actually owned by Macy's? Like otherwise they own the entire block. Like this is all Macy's still on my right. From 34th to 35th, Broadway to 7th. Right? Maybe? I mean, work is never done, but I've done what I had to do for today. Plus, I start working from even before the stream. So in terms of like hours, I think we're good. Even though that's not how it necessarily works in all situations. I think I'm going to cross left now, since we have that opportunity. I probably could have made that light too, but rush hour caused us to not be able to rush across the street. It was a little backed up. Carl C, hello. But Luke, good to see you again. Justine. That's right, Allie. And I have work tomorrow. Oh, to eat a Cinnabon? You don't have them? We got Cinnabons everywhere. Otherwise, Yeah, this car should not have gone across the light, but there they go. I mean, the traffic cop is right there, and somehow it still happened. They don't necessarily improve situations. What they should be there for is to prevent cars from going beyond the red light and loading up the box. But instead, they keep seeing them like wave cars through. But it seems like, I don't know, they're not accounting for something when they do that, and it causes more backup. If anything, just let the lights do their thing. It'll be all right. It's people not listening to the lights that I feel like we need the people at the corners during rush hour. But anyway. Yeah, I don't think that guy was, alley, you know. They made this nice little outdoor area here. You know what, let's walk through it, because I've never walked through this area before myself. They're gonna open something here called Skinny Louie. Never heard about that thing, but looks like some sort of a shake ice cream place. Oh, and they got another burgers and shake place. What a surprise. Everyone wants to be Shake Shack these days. This is a Lifetime, I think, with a pickleball. A lot of pickleball courts indoors. Fat Boy Kicks, hello. Bill Henderson, hi. It's mayhem, that's right. Well, let's walk up 33rd now, right next to MSG. NYC is lawless? I wouldn't go that far. If it was lawless, it'd probably be Walking Dead. Dead City? What is the name of that show? They had New York City in that mini-series or sub-story or whatever you want to call it. Side story?
Keep it simple.
What's at MSG today? Don't know. Right now, heat. I think one Penn Plaza is on my right, two Penn Plazas above MSG. Well, on the entrance to MSG on 7th Avenue. Rose Garden Royce, hello. Bear in the Garden on Twitch now. Hi. They look at you funny when you're waiting and it's not a walk signal. I mean, the way I follow, as long as it's not safe, not unsafe to cross, I cross. Unsafe meaning cars are coming, bikes are coming, who have the right of way at that point. And if it's actually legal where you are. Technically, it wasn't legal here for a long time, but unenforced. But now, at least nobody can be targeted for it. It's officially not a law-breaking maneuver anymore. Drusif, hello. Had a good day. Hope you did too. Yeah, it's tough with the kids, though. You know, with the kids, it's much easier to just say, listen to the lights, and that's it. It's the nuances of this, you know, it might be a little more difficult when you're teaching the kids. And of course, the concern is like crossing in front of kids who don't fully understand the nuances, then they think it's okay. I know. There's like a lot of these little, not little, but a lot of factors at play to consider. If you really start thinking about it, you can think yourself into like everything is wrong. Can't do anything. The old double cross. Yes. Is it steamy in NYC today? It got steamy. It was rather cool and wet earlier. Now it's just hot and steamy. All that heat, all the water that was in the ground and sidewalk is just now evaporating in the heat. Yeah, they'll learn eventually. One way or another, I guess.
I can only get 2 tickets next to each other.
All right, I'll be in the shade, thanks to the big buildings at Hudson Yards now. With Moynihan on my left, also has Meta offices in it. I don't know how much of the building they have, but I think a good amount. I really want to know what they did with the rooftop, because I know that the Meta offices by Astor Place have some nice rooftop areas. So it looks like there's planters and stuff lining the roof, but I don't know what's going on the inside, or if that's just used for all the equipment. That can't be all equipment, right? It's a big horizontal space, so they could have probably cordoned it off and still have rooftop space. I guess we'll have to wait for updated satellite images from like the last year or so. Tony, hello. Weird Al is at MSG. I think we have tickets for that, and I'm kind of excited. I've never actually seen Weird Al in concert, and I'm glad to be able to have the opportunity to while he still tours. But yes, Elliot Brown, Caesar, hello, hello. CGH, JJ, VCX, DG, JJJ, VFDD, FH, JBB, HGC. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Can somebody verify if I got that right? My hot and steamy? Constantly. Master Ninja Ryukin. Hello. All right, here's B&H, at least the back end over. We're going to go in the main entrance. Cooper time, hello. Did I purchase the Switch 2? Yes, I did, and what are my thoughts? It looks nice sitting in my cabinet, and that's about it. Its Wi-Fi sucked during setup, though. Its Wi-Fi seems worse than the Wi-Fi module in the Switch 1. I don't know what it was, but like in the same situations, it was much weaker of a signal. I had to actually adjust my AP point transmit to make it work better. Funkadelic, thanks for the follow. Saltiari retired from Amtrak. You were sitting on the steps that post office to eat your lunch. Times have changed. A little bit. Everything always changes. If time doesn't change, I guess that'll be a problem. But anyhow, hello, how's it going? What did I miss, Robert? All right, let's see how this goes. I still haven't played it. Even this past weekend when I thought I was going to play, we ended up playing a game on the PlayStation. All right, so let's go and see what the line... Oh, the line is actually quite busy today. Oh, you know what? I wonder if the Build Expo is going on. When's the Build Expo? Yeah, next Tuesday is supposed... for now, it's still gearing up to be the hottest day. But I'm no longer seeing triple-digit temperatures. I see 96 on my thing. I can check what iPhone does, because I think iPhone uses dark sky. And people are always saying how dark sky is the most accurate. Oh, dark sky. How do I look at it? All right. 99 on Monday and Tuesday, according to iPhone weather. All right, I gotta pull up my... All right, looks like we're getting stuck here. Oh, Quacky Snacks with a €6 super chat. Thank you, Quacky Snacks. Is it free to go to the expo? I think it is. I think I signed up for it, but I just never went. But yes, I think it's free.
That's fine. You would like to pay with a credit card? Can you accept?
But RJ, hello. But thank you again, Quacky Snacks, for your support. I am picking up something, yes. It's just cables, nothing fancy. I wasn't sure if I had another USB cable, so I ordered one earlier to pick up, but yes. It's quite busy. It's probably because of this Build Expo. I'm probably going to have to mute it for a little bit while I pick up. So let me go, I'm going to go into mute mode temporarily when it's my turn. But I've taken you guys to B&H before. Oh, there's Emailed is fine. Yeah. And if you could get a small bag also, possibly. Yeah, thank you. All right, I just muted it for a second, but we're okay. By the way, they're supposed to be known for having like candy pails. Not that I want one, but I didn't notice it until recently.
Good afternoon.
I think you have an order.
Sure.
I have my ID. I forget the number. Okay. Can I look it up? Alright, it's...
Oh, okay.
I emailed the receipt.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, you too. All right. I don't know, the scanning thing was funny. She had to like manually approve it. All right, I'm done. Wasn't a big deal. I didn't really need to mute it. I thought I might need to mute it because of some mismatch. Thanks. This is the Build Expo. It's going on right now. That's why it's busy probably. Can we walk in? What time is it? 4:36? I don't even know if we could just walk in there. I thought I signed up. I did RSVP for it, but I don't even know how to get in. I don't know. I don't think we have enough time. But the Build Expo is happening right now, BILD at Javits Center. We did play the keyboard in here before. We have done that, yes. First order Stitch is a glitch. That looks like an updated name because the part of the name looks familiar. Did I, Prince? Oh man. Hopefully I wasn't close enough to cause any actual visibility. I doubt it, but who knows. I guess I'll walk west, so I'll walk by the Javits and then I'll swing by maybe Times Square. We'll see. Signal at the Javits Center? Well, part of all of our testing is to make the signal work at the Javits Center. I don't want to have to like pick up a badge or anything like that. I know I signed up online or RSVP'd at some point too. I don't know. I don't have enough time right now to think about all that. D Films with the 12th follow so far on Twitch, but thank you. I still appreciate every single one. I guess let's go back to 34th Street if we're going that way. Let's see how busy it is as people leave work at Hudson Yards and stuff. Edric, hello. You miss working in Midtown? Retirement sucks? Sorry to hear. I know sometimes, from what I've seen, work seems to become such a part of your identity that, especially if you're in the same place for a long time, that like once it goes away, it's like, man, they tore it away from you. Forced or not, even if it's voluntary, sometimes, you know, all of a sudden the routine is just gone forever. That specific routine. I can see it being a difficult thing for some people too. It is Stitch is a glitch. Okay, yeah, if I just say Stitch is a glitch, that looks very familiar. And Luke Skywalker on Twitch with 5 gifted subs. Welcome to Umbradev, Rye Gemini, Say It Isn't Joe, Mantpunk, and Vernon Dant. So thank you for that, Luke. May the force be with you. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'll feel at that point, you know? If it's even guaranteed that I'll make it there, but you know, let's see. There's a lot of people coming down 34th Street, all probably heading toward. No, actually, a lot of these are Build Expo people. I see a lot of badges, which means you do have to pick up a badge, and I'm not doing that. What am I gonna do for dinner today? Don't know yet. Marisol, hello. Luke, thank you again for the support in all its manners. And may the force be with you as well. Manners, variations. Let's cross this way. See that bike that made the bike that is making people like he should not have that bike should not have done that. You see how he like because the guy had the right of way and the bike still had to like if he just waited at the other side like he was supposed to, it wouldn't have been any potential incident. Anyway. It is a bit hazy today. I think it's coming with the heat. Steamed hams for dinner. Hey, if you're making them, I'll eat them. I want to play with like filters eventually too, because now that I'm running OBS on a Windows machine with a GPU, even if it is a virtual machine, the GPU is fully accessible at the hardware level, so I can do a lot of stuff with it. And it's an RTX A2000, so it's kind of meant for encoding and stuff. We may be able to pull off some interesting graphics and stuff. It'd be kind of funny if I could just put like a cat filter on, and every single person you see has a cat filter. I don't know how doable that actually is, but it would be kind of funny. I just keep thinking about that one video from early COVID where they were doing something with the courtroom and a lawyer or somebody else had a cat filter on, and they're like, "I am not a cat." But I still don't know what I'm eating today. Maybe Indian, maybe just a sandwich. No, I had a sandwich for lunch. I had a sandwich for lunch. I guess I could always do a salad. I don't know. For dinner though, I don't know. For some reason I'm not feeling sushi, which is weird for me to say. Like if I went to a super nice omakase place, no problem. But for some reason I don't feel like picking up sushi right now. I don't know. It is a good thought though. Let's see. I guess we'll walk up 34th and then walk down a different street. Nachos? Interesting. I would love to get a muchos nachos from Pizzeria Uno, but they don't seem to have those on the menu anymore. Worry Jip is a good place. That's over on 32nd, I think. Have I been to Taco Mahal? Why does that sound familiar? I don't think I have, but for some reason it sounds familiar. Abby, welcome back. Yeah, that's the one, David. It was kind of sad, but also just kind of funny. I don't know. Ooh, okay. Something happened in my backpack. I might want to dig in it. I lost the Samsung out of no fault of my own. Like it just dropped completely from the from everything. So maybe I'll use one of those posts across the street to open up the bag. The Zoom bombs, yeah, those became really big videos too for some people. But there's the Javits Center across the street. Man, it is hard to look up directly right now. As soon as I look up, the sun is just so bright. You can't win friends with salad. That's true. Truer words have not been spoken. All right, lights should be changing soon, but not until those guys turn left ahead of us. Yep. Who's beeping? There's nowhere to... Only if you're turning left. All right, let's go. I wonder how many content creators ended up going to Build Expo. It's still going on tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going to be able to go. Right? No, today's the last day. Sorry, today's the last day of it. It was yesterday and today. And they are not having a good time over there. Actually, I think I'm going to use the this because I have more room to splay out. Okay. Carefully open everything. Okay. All right. What happened to the Samsung? Everything is rather cool in here, actually. Let's see what's... Uh-oh. All right. Samsung is on and charging, just not connected. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my cables. I might just need stronger cables. All right. The only thing that usually fixes it is a reboot on the Samsung. Shh. All right. I guess we're rebooting. Hope you enjoy these bushes. You guys like these bushes? Whoop. Oh my, sorry, I just hit the camera. I don't know what I did there. That was probably something. Okay, Samsung's coming back. Hold on. Actually, I'm just watching it right now. I'm looking at how it's all weird bit rates. All right, seems to be recovering. I might want to check the logs on that. Ugh. Probably should have put that B&H bag in my backpack too, but oh well. You like them when they're liquid metal? One of these plants is a jump scare prankster. Oh boy. I don't need that right now. That'll scare my signal. Okay. Did anybody come to live stream this thing? I feel like that was a missed opportunity on all of our parts. Today's the last day, so it's ending. Oh, and it's also Fanatics Fest this weekend, right? It's also Fanatics Fest, so whatever Build Expo is happening, they're probably already turning it over to Fanatics Fest. That's the bigger one, I think.
They even dropped it down. They said we were...
What is on my back? Hold on. Oh, I know what it is. This thing has some waist straps that are uncomfortable. Now it's better. Dongles, cables, nothing is ever going to go perfectly. But I need to understand why this Samsung is going to give me so much trouble. I think this is this should be solvable. This should be solvable. But for some reason it drops sometimes. Maybe I can find out from maybe I can find out later in the logs if there's anything that indicated why the Samsung drops. I don't have a raccoon in there, I have a bagel in there, a humanoid bagel. I don't know. Indian? Maybe just some lentils, which are a little bit healthier, rice, and maybe some, chicken 65. Oh, the Build Expo is all at the smaller center. Okay. So I don't know how much of the center they have, but it looks like the Build Expo is at the addition, at the newer expansion of the Javits Center, which is up ahead on the left. I guess we'll cross on 38th. Yep. Nobody coming? All right, let's go. All right, I wasn't monitoring for a second. Let's make sure all my things are still back. Yeah, it looks like it. Temperatures in my backpack are at about 60 degrees Celsius on the SOC. Margaritas and nachos does sound great. I mean, there's nothing that says I can't eat an entire tray of nachos and 8 margaritas, right? Nothing. I don't think I've ever seen that mural before on the left. Let me cross the street. Might be better to see it there. Although I don't know which light's going to be changed. Not like any of these cars are going anywhere, so. Maybe I'll get a picture of that mural too. It's very nice before it like fades. I'm sure it's been there. I just am oblivious sometimes. I don't see things. I don't know. It's probably not the best angle for it. Maybe I can include like I don't know. Not really. Now what is this gonna be over here? It looks like there's a lot of tunnel traffic. Hazel's here, hello. I'm not even sure if this is that crossable. What's on? Nope, this way you can't walk, so I guess we gotta cross. We gotta wait to cross. Whenever that's gonna happen. What is the total weight in handheld devices included of the walking commuter broadcast system, the WCBS? Oh, I missed that question. Today, it's probably 10 to 15 pounds, with the heaviest things being the battery banks, probably. Yeah, you know what? Let's go this way. Let's go around. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna go around. I mean, I know what this is. It's traffic, but we're gonna go around. Right now, we gotta wait because an emergency vehicle is coming. Okie doke. Let's finish crossing. Oh, they're letting this bus through? He doesn't have the light. All right. Oh, I saw that mural on Bagels and Walk Sean's Instagram. Very good. Check it out. He's probably got some better photos of it using a real camera. I got nothing. I got my Pixel, I mean. Everyone's in rush hour. Although, interesting. Usually, I feel like sanitation picks up stuff crack of dawn. I think it's easier on them to do that just because there's so much traffic otherwise. As Jacob Fatu would say, nah, I mean. I really hope they don't mess up Jacob Fatu's character. He's really good right now. when they let him start talking and like really shining, he's doing great. Like, I don't know, are they going to give him a faction? Is he going to become like the Bloodline guy? I don't know. I think I heard that he might become babyface at some point, which is like a kind of a good guy. Like an anti-hero almost in like wrestling speak. We'll see. Let's cross 42nd. Another Lifetime gym. Wonder if they added pickleball to this one. Now it says they're emergency services, but it says a licensed electrical contract. I feel like they could be used in an emergency situation, but I don't know if they would be a definitive emergency service in all senses. Maybe. All right, what else am I missing? Temperature's holding steady at 59 or 60, depending. It fluctuates. Vardis Pavarde, hello. Good afternoon. Sorry if I missed you before. I did, for sure.
Walking the dogs?
Is that a question? All right, looks like we can cross here if we can get through this. But let's see. I feel like we have to get off of this street when we can, otherwise we're not going to go anywhere. Oh man, they've made it a little bit of a situation here. All right, maybe we'll start going east. How much is it to live at the, what is this called? The Oscar? 555 West 43rd Street. It looks like it's the Oscar if I can read script correctly. 555 West 43rd Street. What's the reason for all the Lincoln Tunnel traffic right now? Is it just the regular rush hour home traffic? A lot of people do have a holiday for tomorrow. I don't, but at least it's a remote day, so it's not going to be as hectic. They'll still be doing a lot of stuff on the computer. Some rain. You can have all our rain that we had the last few days, Abby. It's kind of an interesting fire engine here. This is rescue number 1, but like it's not red like the other ones are. It's almost just like an office building with a fire truck inside. That scooter sounds busted. You want my social security number too, huh? No. Oh, is Juneteenth being observed on Friday? Or is it not tomorrow officially? Ambrose Chamberpot. That's right, Christian. Correct. That's how it goes. Well, I think they said something. What did they say initially? No, they said hello, but like 5 minutes ago. But I have the secret way of being able to see everything written in a live stream on my app here. Well, not my app, but Ivor's Stream Buddy app. Banks are closed on Thursday. Okay. So wait. So where is it Juneteenth? Oh, that guy was not supposed to do that. He like weaved through people who had the right of way on that one. Yeah, it's not as easy when you got to scroll all around all the time. I know. Thankfully, I have a shortcut. 9th Avenue, a lot of like restaurants and things around here. Wait, I could have sworn there was a Dunkin' Donuts over there. Because now it's over here. I guess they closed and moved it. It looks new. All right, let's go. Okay, yellow. Meow. Parad, thanks for the follow on Twitch. There's a food emporium here? It's like a tiny entrance. I guess the main entrance is off 42nd maybe. And then there's a scuba diving place here too. Pan Aqua Diving. I don't know how much usage I'm wondering, is it just for people like traveling, or is there actually a place to scuba dive around here? Like, can you really scuba dive in like the East River? You can't see three inches in front of your face in the East River. So what would you scuba dive there for? The F1 red carpet. I think somebody was there. Other folks were there. I was invited to see the movie. No, I'm kidding. You didn't see me walking the red carpet? There was, I think there's an Amy's Bread around here or something, or a Little Pie Company. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. A Little Pie Company. Amy's Bread might be on a different block. Yeah, Little Pie Company is here. It's supposed to be pretty good. Oh, it's a scuba diving school, and they use the pool at Manhattan Plaza Health Club. Thanks, Marty. I'm assuming you could also just buy equipment if you do want to go on a trip somewhere. Scuba. Though I imagine it's also easier just to like rent stuff if you are traveling, but if you're like a pro or whatever, a pro amateur, you might have your own stuff that you want to bring. This place is called Bea? Okay. It's like a walking clothesline. Simona Archibald, hello. Let's go north a little more. Sorry, this is 9th Avenue. This is the one with all the restaurants. We were on 10th Avenue before. Yeah, 9th Avenue has a lot of restaurants. I definitely said 9th Avenue, but when we were on 10th Avenue when I said it. Oh well. $1.50 pizza. Not 99 cents for it. Ooh, the light's green for us. Maybe we could just cross if there's no cars turning. And there are not until right now, but we're okay. You would have heard a beep if we were not. We do have to watch for bikes since we're not at the crosswalk. Chipotle. Laura, hello. Leon, glad you're enjoying. Let's keep walking east. Chris Bates is back and better than ever. Coke Classic, original recipe. I'd say life is still good. You know, it comes with its ups and downs as always. Comedy Village. Never been to this comedy venue. Tons of food options, which also can lead to decision paralysis. Big cafe here. Gorilla Chilla. Ooh, that chicken mozzarella pastrino looks pretty good. Not super heavy. Maybe minty, maybe. You'll be lurking and working out soon. Nice. You'll be squatting 550, benching 375, military pressing 250. Those are your numbers for today. Have I done streams like this in Toronto? Asks Friendly Nami. No. For now, this is just my side thing, and I have a full-time job otherwise. We usually just do the commutes around my work areas. But sometimes we have a little time for these extra streams, but not enough time to travel to another place and do it, and then come back. With family and stuff. And work, it makes it a little tougher. Circle Beyond, yes, the day has definitely changed from this morning. You could barely see anything with all the haze and the fog and the mist. Well, it wasn't really haze, it was more fog, mist. Or was it? It's getting busy now. Everyone walking south here is probably heading towards Port Authority or Penn Station, depending. Port Authority is closer right now. As you can see, everyone is using the sidewalk extension that they built out because it gets so crowded around here. Two brothers, maybe. Douglas, hello. With the wind chill, it's 108 degrees Fahrenheit for Chris. I'm sorry to hear that. It's going to be harder for you to hit your numbers that I gave you with those temperatures, but I believe in you. Ooh, this is going to be a chore here. We'll just have to squeeze through.
She respects you guys.
Not much choice. But there is a chance to potentially break away a little bit. Operation Mincemeat, huh? An exhilarating world of movement with high-octane choreography. The Outsiders.
Okay, so it was really boring for the first 30 minutes. Really picked up about
Tomoko, hello. Oh, Mary, one of you Tonys? Buena Vista Social Club. Everyone with Tony stuff is being, they're displaying it on the walls. We'll be walking right by Junior. Junior's Cheesecake. And like a diner too, you can get food here. Hey Winty, have a good one. Write a Broadway musical about me? Uh-oh. It's called Step by Step. Uh-oh, we're gonna get some lawsuits from the TV show. In a bustling city, diverse commuters share their journeys on foot through song and dance to discover unity, dreams, and challenges. Join them as they navigate life's paths from misconnections to unexpected friendships, all while walking home. Nice. Wow, that was a interesting event. Some guy like started threatening another guy who was walking with food, like really trying to provoke him, but the guy was holding a bunch of stuff. And then once the guy put the food down to like call him out on his nonsense, the other guy ran off. All bark, no bite. Naked Cowboys out. Pretty busy today in the heat. In case you're wondering, the brand of the underpants is Fruit of the Loom. I thought they would have had like a special brand or something, but Fruit of the Loom. Man, it is busy. Let's just go this way. I don't know. It's too busy. That looks impassable right now. Let's just wait to go this way. It's Times Square. Yeah, my boss. We're Strawberry Fields. Atarva, hello. It's a good rush hour test because I need to get a lot of heat on my devices and a lot of congestion to test the networks. Oof. This bike pulled a bad move also. And then again, there's people walking in the bike lane that shouldn't be doing that either. But all right, let's start swinging away out of here. Let's see how busy Bryant Park is. I think the boss wants nothing to do with me, you know, while he's working. I'm prep work only. Don't show your ugly bald head when I'm working, commuter. He would never say that. Daryl Yannick is back on a brand new account. The other one seems to be gone. I don't know if you got banned on the other one off YouTube completely, but welcome back. Oh, there's a whole band over here at Times Square Live. Nice. Oh yeah, with the wine bar there. I think a beer garden is more appropriate for Times Square than a wine bar, but nobody asked me anything. I remember Allie. Yeah, but that doesn't explain your account missing, Daryl. Oh. I was going to throw you a bone and unban your old one. When I tried to find it, it was gone completely. Unless you told YouTube to delete it. Christian's getting no notices for anything. Whoa, that pigeon was a little close. One Times Square. Will they be done in time for New Year's this year? They only got 6 months left. And realistically though, if the scaffolding's not down by like middle of November, I doubt they're gonna take it down. There's zero chance in my book. And then again, they don't read my book, so. I mean, look at the anticipated completion. Fall 2024. It should have been done already, but we all know how estimated completions go. Do I enjoy wine? Yeah, I mean, I like wine. I don't think I'm a wine connoisseur, though. I don't think you'll be able to put a $150 bottle of wine and a $10 bottle of wine, and I'll be able to definitively tell you which one is which. I don't know. Like, I know it's all subjective, I guess, but I've tasted some pretty good cheap bottles of wine with my unrefined palate. All right, let's cross 42nd and head through Bryant Park. How does YouTube deal with cover bands playing songs in terms of copyright? It depends. Oh man, I don't know how we're gonna get through here. The light is red. This Dwayne Reed truck's in the middle of everything. It's really tight over there, but I think we can squeeze through. Unbelievable. This feels like worse than usual. I know we've been out at this hour too on Wednesdays, and I don't know, this feels worse. This feels substantially worse. Substantially. I'm gonna have to like break through here and then go right. Because if I'm on the outside, I'm gonna get stuck. Let's see, Alex, hello. But yeah, sometimes you can get picked up automatically for melody by the cover band, or they manually capture it. They can do that too. They can do manual claims. Yeah, but that doesn't delete your YouTube account, Daryl. Your YouTube account still exists. It's not linked to your device unless you tell YouTube that that phone number no longer works and the account linked to it is gone. Then they might delete it. Anyway. I think you got banned for something. Chicken Guy's here. Right next to Planet Hollywood. You can get a Crunchyroll bento box here with Anime 2025. Interesting. Something just dripped on me. Well, let's see, who else is here? Poober's here. Hello. Balloon Guy's here. An unrefined palate is a money saver. I'll take it. Although I'd like to see some like truly double-blind studies on self-proclaimed wine experts, or even recognized wine experts, and just see. I don't know. Would any of them agree to do anything like that? Like a true double-blind wine tasting? Do they still have congestion pricing? As far as I know. Bagels and Wakshan is the premier expert on all things congestion pricing. That's what I think, Allie. Probably did too many things in too many places. Copyright is a social construct? Yes. We decided copyright's a thing as a society. And even every country does it differently too, right? But most seem to agree there is some sort of a copyright thing in the world. Wait, who forgot my name now? Uh-oh. Quacky Snacks. We're doing our best, you know? Oh. Yeah, I think he does it on purpose. I think he misspells people's name on purpose, if I remember correctly from before. How's the humidity? High. I think I squeezed through laxative. Oh boy. Planet Hollywood is pretty much dead to me. They've ignored us for the last time. No, I still have to go back at least once for nostalgia's sake, even though it's a different one. They were gone for a long time. Anyway, here's Bryant Park. Let's see if I can break through here. And yes, I did. Oh, the lawn is like open.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't know if today's going to be one of those yoga in the park things. I think it might be. Bryant Park, I see all the Bryant Park yoga signs. I see some yoga mats already out there. Don't know what time it starts though. Maybe closer to 6. Niobe, hello. Avril, Stephen, Loki, hello. It's Tuesdays and Wednesdays, the yoga in the park. I don't know, I'm assuming they started closer to 6. Plenty of room though, especially in the sun if that's where you want to be, but it looks like most people want to be in the shade. But even in the shade, there's still room. I think you can pick up, they said it's by Halara, which I see is that tent in the back. Maybe they have rentals available too if you need to pick up a mat. Twisted Owl Squad likes to say Tommy Hilfiger to wind people up. It is hot right now. Much different than this morning. I don't know where what the movies are. I'm sure we could find out with the help of Google. They had musical chairs in this park. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like you can also get clothes here. Maybe not rentals. Maybe they do have rentals. I don't know. What are my steps for the day so far? 24,500. I thought we'd do more. I guess not. I guess we got what we got. Your nephew practices tantrum yoga. Nice. Burn Dent on Twitch, hello.
Yeah.
Bryant Park Grill. This looks like there's some sort of an event for Orenia. Some energy thing. Orennia. If you want to look it up, they got hors d'oeuvres, drinks. But I think they probably should have closed down the sides and put the air conditioning on. It's kind of hot. For me, anyway. But if you're wearing a suit, too, I don't know. That feels worse, I think. You met your best friend here for the first time, Primate? Did you know they were your best friend when you met them? Like, was this somebody you had as a best friend on, like, online or something and you met them here? Or you met them here in general for the first time and you became best friends? Fluffy Brown Bean, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Bryant Park's very nice. The carousel, too, for the kiddos. R. Mike from Fort Wayne, hello. All right, let me cross while I can. Keep an eye out for bikes. Oh, there's like a La Colombe, like self-serve coffee machine. Inside this lobby, whatever this building is. I know HSBC is around here, but I don't think that's part of it. You saw me on the grill cam? Oh man, I should have hit better. They knew they were best friends when they met. He's an online friend from Greece. Ah, okay, so you were friends already, and you met in person there. That's cool. Hopefully you became even better friends after that meeting. It's more of a pink shirt, but yeah. I'm still waiting for them to open Shaver Hall. When they open it, we're going to walk through it. Because I'm curious what kind of a food hall this is going to end up being. I mean, you see some of the restaurants on it. Plus, I think the QR code goes to their Instagram. So if you want to scan the QR code and learn more, you could, and it'll take you to their Instagram, I think. But there's another window covering here that says more of the restaurants that are going to be here. I'm assuming it's not all of them. It looks like it's going to be a pretty big place. They'll have a bunch of stuff. Zazu, Pasta Sole, Chick Chick, more coming soon. So yeah, a lot of places. Am I in good shape? I don't think so. I have decent walking endurance, I guess. But I'm not sure I'll be able to do the 20 plus miles a day for like a month that Cool Monster did. That was very impressive. Is he joining us in the States yet? Is he back with us? All right, I'll make it across. You don't want Shaver Hall in your history, that's why you gotta use incognito. But it'll still be in your router log somewhere, so. Fabio, hello. But John, glad you're enjoying. Cutter, thanks for the follow. You get rusty after a week in California driving? I think I did okay after we spent a week in California. What is this Immortal metallic trailer? Strawberry Fields has made it back from District 12 for the afternoon. You are now immortalized in this live stream chat, unless this stream gets deleted for whatever reason. Man, right sleeve is all weird, but it's hard to adjust the camera right here. All right, but hello again, Strawberry Fields. Who was taking a break? Yeah, that's good. Because he kind of went to another country. He went to like start streaming in Amsterdam at some point after he did everything after TwitchCon. Yeah, he deserves a break. The original RWG wants to find the best place to take a dump on this street. I wouldn't recommend it. Out of all the social constructs we follow, that's probably one of the ones that's nicer. Oh, he's back in the US. Nice. Good. And recovering. Great. Has it been an epic chat? It's been interesting, Strawberry Fields. Some friends have made it back. And we'll see if they're friends still. We defer all bathroom questions that got to go, which doesn't work during Feast of San Gennaro. All right, so this Starbucks here, if you position yourself at that table where those two are sitting right in the corner, and you look out the window, you can be in a Starbucks where you could see another Starbucks at the corner of the Empire State Building, 1 block over diagonally from us. At the base of the Empire State Building, there's a Starbucks Reserve, which is a fancy Starbucks that also has adult drinks. I'm just gonna wait because that left turn signal. See, all the people here aren't aware there's a left turn signal, so they're starting to cross, but the cars have the right of way there. But they got the horde mentality, you know. Once some start going, it's like, oh, I guess we'll cross. The Bogman is doing okay, good. Chris is on the elliptical. He's warming up because he's got a bench 350, shoulder press 275, and squat 550 today. Those are my numbers for him. Johnny Wilkers, have a good one. Yeah, the temperature really came up. I didn't know I was going to get this hot today, but it's a good test of the heat. And then I'll check the charging. When I looked at my backpack earlier, the Samsung phone was charging, which is good. All right, let's make this light. I haven't had a coconut icy from the street vendor in such a long time. Those are my favorite back in the day. Anyway, this is the Empire State Building. We're right under it, kind of. Across the street. These are a couple of containers of garbage. Some air conditioner parts, maybe some dental lamps. Some shelves, some bins. Some springs are in there, but anyway. Also smells like horse poop right now, I don't know why. Maybe that guy did dump here. Cadence Rally, hello. Hope everyone's wearing their weighted vests. Yes. Tomorrow morning I will be wearing mine. As long as I sleep sufficiently tonight, which I think I will. The only time I didn't because of lack of sleep was the Switch night. But other times I still would. I have to remember your heart. Ah, you're right.
Go down that way.
You can raise your blood pressure substantially while pushing heavy weights too. Oh man, there's a lot of a lot of water coming off this thing. Now let's sit on one of these benches here for a minute. No walking dogs in here. And I still can't get this thing to, yeah. Which button do I have to press to get this thing to, this one? Nope, it's not that one. Is it this one? Nope, it's not that one. Is it this one? Yep, it's that one. All right, great. Was I born this school or did it happen over time? Debatable. There would have to be consensus on if I'm actually cool or not. Most would say no. You know a guy named Taco Stacks who would love that scrap metal? Interesting. If I go any higher, you might see my nose. I don't get tilt lock on webcam mode. I've asked for it, and they don't want to give it to us. Oh, there's my nose. You can see it. Let me just lean forward a little bit. Thanks, Robert. I don't know about that widened pulse pressure on an elliptical. Joanne, hello. Josie one on Kick High. Is it hot out? It got hot. Yes, this is the Empire State Building. No, there's no King Kong right now. They did have that dragon up there when that Game of Thrones show came back, or at least the spin-off. Yes, I know of it. It must be. It's much bigger than that. my schnoz. Shlomi, hello. Anyway, I better sign off. Time for dinner with the family. Thanks, McNasty Daily. Oh, your other question was, I did use a Mac Mini, but I'm using a virtual machine now. The Mac Mini, I don't really know why I needed to keep using a separate device when I always have the server running anyway. It didn't seem like it was necessary to run a whole separate device when I could just spin up a virtual machine and have a lot of the same features, if not more, because I could use Windows and it has a lot more OBS apps, plugins and things that work than on Mac. So we have that. Anyway, thanks again everyone for joining. Hopefully you somewhat enjoyed this bit of a walk, little test. Things seem to be working out okay. I don't know why Samsung dropped halfway through, but it's been stable since. I'm going to check to see if it's actually charged up a little bit. Even if it's going up 1% per hour, it doesn't matter. That's fine with me. That's all I need. Ooh, great suggestion. Mia makes music in Paris. Okay, that sounds fun. Oh, I was listening to Kip Boga earlier. Let's see, Stream Manager. Man, this new interface. Has anybody else complained about the Twitch app yet? Mia makes music in Paris. Okay, let's do that. Okay, done. Let's get moving. Thank you for the suggestion, Angvid. Appreciate it. Abacus. Julie, goodbye. Weather said rain in the evening, but no rain, just sun and hot. Yeah, there's no rain. I don't know. Maybe it changed. Things always change here, especially in the summer. All right, but thanks everyone for joining today. I think I have a couple of veggies in the meal tonight. Does lentils count? I think I have some of those. Thanks for joining the afternoon stream. We got to go to B&H. We got to swing close to the Javits Center at the end of the Build Expo. And I guess the Fanatics Fest is this weekend because that's the majority of the convention center. So there might be some folks trying to stream that. I feel like I would, but this is a pretty busy weekend for us. So I don't know that I can do anything. Plus, I never signed up for it. Anyway. Thanks again for your Super Chat, Super Stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, not subscribers. Thank you, too. But if you're not subscribed, do think about it. Helps us out. Helps other walkers out, too. Twitch friends, thanks for the follows. Thanks for the subscriptions, which are premium form of support. For those of you on YouTube, it's more like a membership there. But if you have Twitch Prime or Amazon Prime, you can use Twitch Prime for one included membership per month as part of your Prime perks. You are paying for it, so you might as well use it somewhere. You don't have to use it on me, but you could. Sign me up for a nutrition workshop? I don't think I need it. I think I have a good amount of training in that aspect. But the question is following it. I choose to ignore things actively. Anyway, what was I up to? Oh, yes. Back to YouTube. Thank you for your thumbs, and thank you to the mods everywhere. Have a great rest of Wednesday and Thursday, and I'll see you Friday morning for a commute. Going south in Manhattan. Squeezing into Brooklyn for a second over a bridge. Let's see if we can set any speed records. I don't know. I don't see us doing another day with 2 speed records. That seems highly implausible, but you never know. Speedy Garbanzo, thanks for the follow.